going on, guys? I'm just gonna wait for some confirmation that we're live and have audio, all that type of good stuff. God love the delay. Seems like it's forever. Alright, we got audio, guys. Yeah, seems like it. Okay. Alright, so we got a little bit of everything, guys. So it should be interesting. Should be something here for everyone, I guess. Alright, first things first. Exchange Collectibles. Check them out. They got some really cool stuff. You can use discount code CRYPTO for 10% off. Alright, so I'll start with this. So it's another one that basically I'm spec'ing on the Niobe Stranger Things HBO deal. So, you know, even though we're probably still years out from this, I still think it's a decent bet. So I showed a couple of these on the channel a little while back, but I ended up getting some from another retailer also. So these ones showed up, and yeah, an unboxing. Okay, what did they do here? What's going on with this thing? It's super sticky and don't really have much room to try and come in here and get the razor blade action going. Okay. Maybe not. There we go. All right. So what do they do here? They threw me some variant of Batman Who Laughs Grim Knight. So this came from Mutant Beaver. And this is number 1100 something or other. Who knows? They probably did like 3,000 of them, I guess. Alright. So, it's more of the ISA number ones. This was Mike Cho. Picked up 3 sets. So, along with the other 10 sets, that brought me to 13. So we got a few more here. They all look to be good. Luckily, I haven't had any. Boy, that board took a hit right there. Luckily, comic didn't. All right, so if the Stranger Things Niobe HBO deal ever goes through, then these books will probably do pretty well. But I'll still probably send some off to CGC and sell a couple 9/8s or whatnot to try and recoup a little bit of the investment. Alright, so here we have one of Wolverine's kids, right? It is not Marvel Comics Presents, though. So here is a Wolverine Origins 10, third claw variant. Still think that third claw variant, if you can get it right, is a pretty solid pickup. Once these characters make it into the MCU, we're going to see some massive gains. And it only makes sense that they're going to probably use every form of Wolverine's kids that they possibly can, just because he's such a massively popular character. You know, X-23 is already pretty massive, and we'll have to see what happens with the new blonde daughter. We'll see what happens with that character, but anyway, they're going to use them all, guys. Alright. So this one, if I can pick it up raw, you know, decently priced, the 9/8s go for quite a bit of money, so I'm trying not to buy 9/8s and try to get things that maybe can be pressed up to hopefully a 9/8 at some point. This one looks pretty solid. I'm not gonna pull it out of the bag, but yeah, this one looks nice. Don't really see anything on the front that would be holding it back or anything, so nice. Alright, onwards and downwards through the pile we go. Alright, so this one here is another Wolverine Origins 10. Except this one is a slab. Third claw variant as well. Some bubbles here. Pop one. Okay, so if I can find these priced right in the 9294, I think they're a good buy. I can't remember where I paid for this one, but let's see, it's not on here. If you can get it in a 9294, that's kind of where I like to be with this one. And then, you know, roll the dice and try and press it and see if you can bump it to like a 9.6. That's worked for me a few times. So I see a couple little things that will probably, I'm thinking this one might make 9.6. Take a look at the back. One little spine stress there. Okay, so it's kind of, I'm going to say it's close. It's close as to whether I think that one will make a 9.6 or not. It's right there. It'll definitely bump to a 9.4. But we kind of wanted to hit a 9.6 to make it kind of pencil with getting it pressed and graded and stuff. If we only make a 9.4, then it's kind of like we'll break even on that. Looks like my little stand is loosened up, guys. Alright. Okay. here, this is another book that I really like. This one in a 9.6. So if you can find this book cheap in a 9.6, I definitely think it's worth picking up, because the 9.8s are ridiculously overpriced in my personal opinion, as to compare to what the 9.6 value is. So this is one. Pick this bad boy up in a 9.6. Alright. Wow, tape galore. Alright, here we go. Got a lot of the tape overload. Alright, guys. Solar 10. First appearance of Eternal Warrior, although CGC will not put that on the label, but anyway. So let's take a look. Got a little bindery tear at the top. Really looks pretty clean other than that. Back. Boy, just a couple little non-color breaking ticks on the spine. That's really all I see on this. Really clean looking copy, nice looking 9.6. Anyway, if you can get these 9.6s for say around 120 bucks, 130, something like that, that is a deal, and that is a definite buy. Boy, come on, sucker, don't want to stay there. I don't know what's going on with my stand, guys. It ain't wanting to hold this one. Alright. Throw the Wolverine origins back up. Anyway, Solar 10 and a 9.6 is the buy. Okay, 9.8s are going for like between $800 and $1,100, just depending on, you know, depending on the buyer or auction or whatnot. You know, $850 you can get them for if you're patient, but to me, $850 for 9.8, I would much rather have like 6 9.6s than one 9.8. Trust me on that one. All right, so here's our 9.9, guys, and this is a cheap 9.9. So, you know, I scooped it up, and it's got a little bit of spec going for it. So, you know, it could pop, and it's a book that there's not that many of. So I figured, why not? I've got a couple copies of this already in the 9.8, but you know, like I said, this year kind of seems like, you know, I'm trying to get 9.9s if I can. So, you know, I'm not going to pay a fortune for them, but if I can get them at a reasonable price, then I'm going to try and scoop them up. Boy, this is a pretty massive box for one slab. Double boxed. Can't really complain about that. Okay. And we got the inner box. And it is not a CBCS 99 because, yeah, I'm just going to stick with CGC 99. Alright, guys. Well, we'll leave the price tag on for you. That's ended up what I paid for it. 60 bucks. I think I had to pay shipping too of whatever, maybe $14. So, yeah. A $60 99 that, let's take a look at it. It looks pretty nice. The wrap isn't perfect. Top and bottom of the spine, you know, really, really nice. Tiny little bits of fuzz though, but no bindery tears. So that's kind of what, you know, you want to really look at these. I mean, no one's gonna mess with a $60 99, but like that shoe that I showed a while back, I just did not feel comfortable with that 99 and ended up returning it, unfortunately. So there she is. You know, I still think this show is gonna happen, guys. You know, it was probably 2 years ago that the first initial buzz of hacktivists getting picked up and optioned was being talked about. But anyway, I mean, Alyssa Milano created this. Alyssa Milano's got lots of TV ties. Who's the Boss, Charmed, all that good stuff. So I really do think that show is going to happen. And, you know, when that does happen, those hacktivist books are going to pop. I'm pretty positive about that. Alright. Now we'll get into some older stuff. So we'll go, this one here is copper, and the next one is going to be bronze. Both slabs, both just solid investment spec books. Great for the PC also if you guys don't have one yet for your PC. Both of these, great, you know, on all fronts really, both of these books. Alright, come on. Alright, we're almost there. Guys, I don't know how I'm gonna get around all these boxes. Okay. So we have Primer 2 and a 9.0. This book has really been starting to pick up a little bit of steam, even though there is no, you know, media news, no option news, no nothing like that. But the book has been picking up some steam. You know, whenever I can find these old labels, I just, you know, the crack press and resubmitting me just starts spider tingling, and you know. So let's see here. Definitely looks like it's gonna. There's some stuff, a little bit of a spine roll I see that I think should come out. A couple little things across here. Don't really seem to break the color too much. I'm thinking it should make 9.4, maybe 9.6 on a good day, just depending on how it looks after it's pressed and so on and so forth. What did they do? Oh, someone taped the. Uh-oh. Okay, someone taped the sticker back on. You know. Boy, I just don't see someone trying to flip the inside of this book out. Huh. The case is cracked on this one side, though. Okay, so you know what? What these scammers will try and do, guys, is pull. They'll try and pull this label out. So let's see if this label is loose. So if the label is loose in here, then there's probably a possibility of someone playing some games. It seems to be tight in there. Alright. You know, it's not a super valuable book, so the odds of someone playing games with it is probably a little bit slimmer than none. But you know, if this was a more expensive book and the slab was all beat up like this, I would probably return it. But like I said, not such a valuable book that someone's going to want to try and flip it out for a lower grade copy. And it looks the grade too, you know, so it's not like the book looks like it's a 7.0 and it's in a 9.0 slab. So you always gotta look at your books too, even when they're in slabs, guys, because unfortunately there's some people out there that like to play games. Alright. So here is a Bronze Age key that also has been picking up some steam lately. This is my third copy of this book. I've got one copy that I bought a long time ago. I believe is yeah, I bought it a long time ago in a 9.4, probably in the early 2000s or something like that. Paid about, I think, $500 for it back in the day, and well, maybe a couple years ago I picked up a raw copy that I thought would maybe make 8.0 after being pressed and graded, and it came back a 7.5, so it was kind of, I mean, I was okay with it. I was really hoping for an 8.0 though, and you know, I figured I'd buy that one basically on speculation, and you know, figured I could let it go up a little bit and then flip it. But anyway, so I decided, well, you know, maybe what I'll do is just buy another one that's a slightly higher grade and then sell the 7.5. So we'll see. I've been thinking about that, or just think, oh, I'll just save both of them, wait for the books to go up a little more, and then sell them. But anyway, still a great book to have either way, guys. So just a matter of time before they redo this character as well, bring him into the MCU. Alright, so we've got Blade. This is kind of weird. Ziploc CGC bag. I haven't seen that before. It's actually not a bad idea to try and keep moisture out or something like that. Alright, so got it in an 8.5. Looked like, you know, the book was in pretty solid shape, and I was thinking, well, maybe this one could be pressed, and I could try and, you know, bump the grade up slightly. So I see a couple little really minor things that'll come out. Nothing really major. there's a decent amount of dirt. You guys aren't going to be able to see it on the back cover. That'll definitely dry clean off. And what do we got? Maybe just a little bit of a roll to the spine, like a reader, roll to the spine on the back. Maybe. It could be just the inner well that I'm looking at too. I doubt you guys would be able to see, but there's a little bit of dirt and stuff right there. That should dry clean off. And also, it's got a crack in the slab, and the seller mentioned that, and I figured that would get me a little bit of a discount on this because I was already planning on cracking it and having it pressed. Because I thought, well, the book looks pretty nice. Looks like a nice looking 8.5, so maybe I can bump it a little bit. Maybe it'll make 9.2. Who knows? That'd be really nice. But lately on my bronze, I have not had much good luck with the last couple bronze books that I sent in to try and bump up, get pressed and bump up. There's a couple little things I think, I don't know. If you guys want me to crack this one live and we could look at it, let me know. I mean, it's not like a massive key, but if that's something you guys want to see, I'll do it. Just mention something in the comments below. Yeah, I'm hoping maybe I can get lucky and this thing will bump to like a 9.2. It depends. It depends, what the grade comes back on this versus whether I'll sell the 7.5 or not. I don't know. Could go either way on that. I mean, it's still a great book, and it's got lots of room once stuff happens in MCU and we see Blade. It'd be awesome if we see, like, I don't know, Savage Avengers or something like that would be pretty sweet. Alright, so got these two CGC boxes, and we're going to save them for tomorrow, guys. Just because I didn't want this video to go too long. So this is some modern stuff here. This, we've got a Silver Age key and, two Silver Age keys. One early and kind of one late Silver Age. So yeah, we're going to do those tomorrow night. Hopefully it won't be so late. I do have to work tomorrow. Unfortunately, normally I have Sundays off, but I have to work tomorrow. Oh my god. Oh, we do have audio, but okay. Alright, I don't have my mic plugged in. Wow. Alright, but at least I do know we have some audio. Crazy. Alright, guys, so we'll go ahead and call it right now. And yeah, we'll do this stuff tomorrow. Man, I gotta make it through all these boxes. What is going on? Alright. Thanks, guys. We will catch you next time.